Hello.
It's me, Amaria.
Today we have some very important news on the Washington, D.C. trip
FHA.
And RSM Idols.
Right here.
Right now on
Krsm.
Good morning, RSM. I'm Alana.
And I'm Ada.
It's Wednesday, January 13th, 2016.
Rotation 6.
Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. Are you an 8th grader who's signed up for this year's Washington, D.C. trip? Today we will have our roommate selection meeting in the library at lunch. This will be the time when you choose who your roommates are. See Mr. Mendelson if you have any questions.
In Obama's last State of the Union address, he indirectly insulted the Republican candidates, especially Trump. He also insulted Republican candidate Ted Cruz. Democratic candidate Bernie Sanders may have felt that the joke was striking a little too close to home.
This week's power word is adjacent. The word adjacent means near or close to. As in the sentence, the bank was adjacent to the post office.
FHA meeting Friday at lunch in room 203. Please bring all items due on your competition checklist to this meeting. Bring your lunch. We will start promptly at 12:30. See you there.
Round 2 of RSM Idols will be tomorrow after lunch. Watch for the list that will be posted next to the display box by the theater ticket window for your precise singing time. Good luck.
The TV and Film Awards season has just started with the Golden Globe Awards this past weekend. What is happening in entertainment news? Claire will tell us all about it in Studio B.
Today's entertainment news is a little on the sporty side. The Rams football team is moving to LA. It is also possible that the Chargers may be moving up to LA also, but nobody knows quite yet. Now back to Studio A.
If you love pizza, and who doesn't, you should go to the Dove Canyon Domino's Pizza tonight. That's right, because when you do, Domino's will be donating $1 to our music program for every pizza sold. Yes, you heard correctly, $1 for every sold pizza. Even if you order takeout or have delivered pizza, they are donating $1. Show your support and chow down tonight at Domino's.
Today we have another student feature on one of our own Krsm crew members, Claire Kearns. Amber has the story on Claire and a condition called scoliosis.
Krsm, you might think you know Claire Kearns, an 8th grader and a member of the Krsm crew. But do you really know Claire? Claire has a disease called scoliosis. I interviewed her to find out more.
Well, they had like an examination when I was like 3 or so, where like they found out like there was a very slight curvature, but it started getting worse in about the 5th grade, so when I was like 12.
What, during dance do you take off your brace?
Yeah, because of the physical restraints of wearing a brace, it would be too hard to do really anything. So I just go without my brace until after class, and then I change back into it. So there's no real restraints unless it's like super bad, then it's like there's a whole other problem to that. During PE, I just go take it off, and then so I can be able to do everything in class.
Claire's mom found out that Claire had scoliosis when she was only 3 years old.
Appointment, her doctor happened to notice that her shoulders were uneven and then had her do a forward bend test and noticed that she had a curve in her spine. For a few years, we took her to an orthopedic doctor, and he just watched it. By the time she was about 6 or 7 years old, he said that her curve had kind of straightened out and it was no longer considered to be scoliosis.
Claire had to start wearing a brace when she was only 12 years old.
And at that time, her curve was only 18 degrees. And then 3 months later, she went back for a follow-up appointment with her doctor, and her curve went from 18 degrees to 25 degrees. And usually around 20 to 25 degrees, that's when they recommend that people be braced, because what they try to do is they try to keep the curve where it's at and not to get it to get worse, because once you hit 40 degrees, that's when they start talking about having surgery. At first, Claire was pretty excited about it because she had back pain and she was thinking that the brace would help with the back pain. But inside, in the back of my head, I knew that it was actually going to probably hurt her more. Pushing your body in opposite ways, it's holding in tight, and it was hard. She handles it. It's just what it is.
I'm Amber, reporting on scoliosis for Krsm.
Breaking news. The Washington, D.C. meeting is in the theater, not the library. That's today at lunch in the theater. And this week's trivia category is words that start and end with the same letter. Today we have two excited contestants from Mrs. Churchill's and Mr. Mendelssohn's homerooms. Let's find out who will win trivia in the Wednesday edition with your host, Jeremy.
It's time for trivia. It's time for trivia. It's time for trivia. It's time for trivia. It's time for trivia.
I'm Krsm from Miss Churchill.
All right, so first question. What word starts and ends with the same letter, and it is a type of tree? Do you guys have a guess? No. The answer was willow. What word starts and ends with the same letter, and is a breakfast food?
Toast.
That is correct. You won Kathy the Trivia Llama. Thank you for both playing. Now back to Studio A.
Congratulations to the winning homeroom for knowing trivia today. Also, a message from ASB. Look around for the school for hints to figure out what the next dance theme is. Stay classy, RSM.
Be ready
Responsible.
and respectful, RSM.
As you soar
Above the line. And happy birthday.